Alright, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. One to the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. Going to be a quick show to the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai. On this news article, brother has sent it on the chat. And we did, man. We did. Alright, while everybody's out there worrying about the NBA finals that took place January 6th, that whole stupid shit, and just things that doesn't really matter. The Lord he's working, man. He's working. You got clown ass niggas that was amongst us who want to still argue of something that is really not important, especially at this stage in this truth, because we at the end. Okay, we at the end. And clearly see that the Spirit of the Lord is not dealing with those individuals because they don't prophesy nothing. They're just concerned about foolishness. Okay? So what? We're supposed to stop what we're doing and rechange the whole doctrine because it doesn't fit your narrative? The fuck out of here. And look what's going on. It says Putin gives update on newest smart ICBM deployment. The Russian president says the first smart intercontinental ballistic missile will enter combat duty by the end of 2020. You know what that means? They sanction it. That means that it's ready to go. All right? It's ready to go. To do what? To do the Lord's work. Matter of fact, let me get this scripture quick. Deuteronomy 32 and 39 says, see now that I, even I, am he. There's no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. For I lift up my hand to heaven, say I live forever. This is talking about Yahweh, the Most High. All right. If I whet my glittering sword, my hand take hold on judgments. So when you look up the word whet, it says Hebrew and Shana, to sharpen, whet, to whet, sharpen, teach, insensitives, to be pierced. All right. So the Lord is whetting his sword. All right. And his sword so happens to be those ICBM nuclear missiles. Russia's technology has truly advanced. When you read some of this in the article, you'll see what I said that for. There's more to it. It says, but with my sword, my hand take hold on judgment. I will render vengeance to my enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. Who hates the Most High? Everybody that's not part of the elect. So this great battle, this end all to be all, this is what the Lord has put in the minds and the spirits, the mind and the spirit, the instruction to these top scientists to take this technology to a whole nother level. All right. So I will make my arrows drunk with blood. My sword shall devour flesh, and that with blood of the slain of the captives from the beginning, for revenge upon the enemy. So this, what Putin's doing and his scientists, them not knowing that they're being used by the Heavenly Father. And I believe Putin knows. He had stated that a while back that he said God is with Russia. Okay. Now, I didn't get to do a video on Sunday, but everything's spiritual. But Sunday was very, very aggravating. And I talked to certain other brothers and they felt it too. And all I could think is this Lord has to destroy this place. He has to. He has to. He's a man of his word. And this is what we've been waiting for. So the Lord is allowing Putin to sharpen his sword, which is the Lord's sword. All right, these ICBM nuclear missiles, to do something that will never ever happen again. Let's destroy this godforsaken place called America, Babylon the Great. But I'm going to read some of this article. It says Russia's newest smart nuclear capability intercontinental ballistic missile (ICBM) would deploy in 2020. President Vladimir Putin said, "We have successfully tested Smart Heavy intercontinental ballistic missile. According to the plan, the first such system went into combat duty at the end of the year," Putin said in addressing the graduating candidates on Tuesday. The Smart was test fired in April. The missile will replace the old Voyager system, also known by NATO reporting name SS-8 Satan. All right, it says Dmitry Rogozin, I hope I'm saying it right, the head of the Russian space agency, Roscosmos, said April that the Smart, dubbed Satan II, is more powerful missile of its class in terms of range, warhead, and it was designed to be invincible to all existing air defenses, he said. He's talking about whetting your sword. The Lord is sharpening his sword. This is getting me excited. Like, he said it is invincible. That means nothing. Man, listen. Let this thing go. We almost out of here, man. We almost out of here. It says, Rogozin added, the Smart are much faster than the Venadas, can strike targets at virtual unlimited range. You see that? Colonel General Sergei I don't know how to say it, the commander of Russian strategy rocket forces, announced this month the modernization with top-notch combat-ready missile includes the Smart and the Evagod hypersonic glide missile will reach 80% by the end of 2022. So there you go. All right. Well, everybody's concerned about bullshit. The enemy's prepping. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. So much scriptures to get. I'm just gonna keep it short. 2 Ezra 16. What's to the point? Say, a sword is sent upon you, who may turn it back. A fire is set among you, who may quench it. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Meaning nothing's gonna stop this from taking place. Prophecy is going to hold. There's a reason why you can't literally turn back the hands of time. You can't alter the outcome that's coming. It's set in stone. All right. May a man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may one quench the fire and stubble when it have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of the strong archer? So once somebody cock back, which is the terminology, like I said in the previous show, when you watch old films of ancient world, they used to say knock. It means pull back, and pull back what? The arrow. The arrow is in the bow. Knock it means lock it in. And then it says loose. And once you hear the command loose, then those archers let loose. So when these missiles are being shot, who's going to stop this from happening? No one. All right? No one. It says the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, because this is the ultimate plague. You can forget your C-19. You can forget your monkey nuts. All right? You can forget all these other things, man. This is the ultimate plague. This is the plague to kill all, to destroy everything. This is the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues. So this is the Most High's doing. All right? He's preparing to demolish this place. Hey, I'm doing the Uber Eats. I go to fucking Starbucks to pick up an order. It was a decent amount of money, for something short. I go up in the store, why I see a whole bunch of rainbow flags. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, the area that I live at, just to get to the area, they got a rainbow flag up. And this plague, this disease that is these people, and that's what it has. It's funny because when I was watching the televised division, I believe it was, I don't know what channel it was. They have a reality series called Fire Island with nothing but those type of people. All right, and we all know what those type of people, what it really means. A faggot is a bundle of sticks, and it so happens to call himself in that area Fire Island. So the Lord is sending these plagues, man, to get rid of these fucking despicable, detestable individuals, man. This is the end all to be all. It says, and who is he that can drive them away? So who's going to stop this from happening? No one. A fire shall go forth from his wrath. And who is he that may quench it? No one. All right? No one. Nothing's going to stop Yahweh Bashem Yahushai from doing his beautiful work. This is it. Isaiah 5 and 26, it says, he will lift up an ensign to the nations from far, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. Behold, they shall come with speed swiftly. What is that talking about? It's talking about these missiles. I believe there's a hypersonic missile that cannot be detected. Henceforth, the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Destruction is coming. None shall worry, nor stumble, meaning no malfunction. All right, among them, none shall slumber nor sleep, neither shall they girdle of their loins be loose. So you're not going to have a misfire. All right, this thing is perfectly set in motion. It says, nor the latch of their shoes be broken, whose arrows are sharp, and all their bows bent. Their horses' hoofs shall be counted like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. And that links up with what? Joel. All right. Revelations, the 9th chapter, tells you they're like horsemen ready for the battle. And here's the point: the roaring should be like a lion. They shall roar like young lions. Yea, they shall roar and lay hold of the prey. Just want to, animals in the wild, despite the greatest predator, of course, lion, once it has its jaw on you, it locks in. There's no escaping that. All right, that's what it's saying. So once these targets are punched in for New York, Texas, California, Chicago, Florida, Georgia, Wyoming, all right, once it's locked in, Colorado, Seattle, all right, on these 50 states, is not going to fail. Its target, the prey, is the shores of America. Is not going to let go. It says, and shall carry it away safe, and none shall deliver it. And once these missiles hit their target, there's nothing stopping it. All right, this is the imminent doom that is coming for America. And in that day, they shall roar against them like the roaring of a sea. And if anyone look unto the land, behold darkness and sorrow. The light is darkened, and the heavens thereof. Because what? That ultimate dark winter goes to whatchamacallit, Game of Thrones. But ultimate, that dark winter is gonna blot out the sun. All right, that's the ultimate end results. And like the scripture says in Joel, before it is like Eden. All right, because America is like a paradise for these demonic forces, man. This is the greenery. If you ever get into a plane, you see all the lands that America holds. That's just a major city. It's a lot of greenery. It looks like paradise. All right. despite the poor people, despite all these people are suffering and so forth, this is like a paradise. But like it says, after desolation. So once these missiles hit, everything gone. You won't know the difference between California, Texas, from other state I could think of, Nebraska, from New York City, from Georgia to Philadelphia, which is in PA, Pennsylvania. You won't know the difference. That's how much hatred the Lord has towards this place, and rightfully so. So with that, something real quick to the spirit. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.